Chris, one thing I really want to ask you is about the power of social media. What is the value of social media in terms of awareness of cancer? Because you, more than anybody I've met, perhaps, have got a high profile there. It's one of these things that still a lot of people are not aware of. So what do you see the value of it as?
Well, actually, I saw a personal value in it, first of all. And the personal value for me was it enabled me to operate, to do some work when I wasn't feeling 100%. So it meant that I could write a piece for my blog, or I could communicate through Twitter with people when I was sitting up in an armchair. So from a personal perspective, I found the value there. But since I've been using it, the awareness that we can raise, the isolation that we can help remove from patients, because that's one of the biggest issues, is this feeling, and you'll have heard it many times, this feeling of isolation. Actually, social media can help connect patients together, not just in their own communities, but actually in their tumour communities, in their treatment communities. And actually, there's such a sense of bonding within social media, and it's funny actually, particularly in the cancer field, that actually I've taken to people quicker on social media, the ones I don't know, than actually the people in real life I do know. There's just this sort of felt bond, and actually, unless you're in it, it's very, very hard to explain. I call cancer a glue in my community, and it's the thing that keeps us together, and it's like a sort of band of brothers thing, and the band gets bigger and more people join, and social media enables us to connect in so many different ways we couldn't even imagine that we could do.
What do you see as the future of social media? Because right now I don't see, for example, clinical staff promoting it a lot. You know, it's left to chance right now.
I agree. And in fact, in my own hospital, I had a go at the staff there in the information centre, because they don't even have Wi-Fi in the information centre. So if you don't want to book, you're absolutely stuck. And I said, you've got so many valuable resources on the internet. And actually, they looked at me like I'd dropped from Mars. You know, they didn't know the internet, they didn't know chat rooms. You know, you're right. There's.
I think, to be honest, people are a little bit scared of social media, even in clinical circles, because they view it as unregulated or unmonitored, so that they don't know, you know, they don't got the confidence in the fact that there are some high quality resources out there. There's the assumption perhaps that it's mostly lower quality or even misleading information, which I know can happen, but they're potentially overlooking good quality information that is there.
That's absolutely the case, and I think that's born from a lack of understanding. I think the current generation of clinicians wasn't brought up on social media. It wasn't part of the training process and wasn't considered actually important. Now it actually is for aftercare. Once the clinical side of things is done, and I personally believe that there should be some training in the courses that clinicians and healthcare professionals do involving social media.